Guys, it's Anya, and this is day 3 of P1nk-O-Ween. So today I'm very excited. It's a collab, and what's better than one Anya? Maybe two. So today I'm doing a collab with another Anya. We met here on YouTube, and we were talking, and we were trying to figure out what to do for our collab, and Anya, the other Anya, was saying that she really liked my series, Whatever Happened to That Palette Wednesday, which today is Wednesday. So she wanted to do a collab using a palette that we haven't used in a while and do it on Whatever Happened to That Palette Wednesday. And I was all about it. So we talked about what palettes we both have, and we have a lot of different palettes, but we have some of the same. But in terms of palettes we haven't used in a while, she has the Morphe 3501 and I have the Morphe 3502. So we thought, Anya 1 and 2, Morphe 3501 and 2. So that's what we're doing today. So make sure you go to her channel. I'm going to link it in a card up above and down below in the description box. Watch her video, see what kind of look she came up with, and make sure you subscribe to her channel and say Anya sent you, the other Anya. And let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Morphe 3502 palette. This is what the outside looks like, pretty plain, but the inside is a whole nother story. And it comes, this is my one complaint, is that it comes with these sheets for like the names of the shadows. So I probably won't be saying the names of the shadows. I don't know, I haven't decided, but this is the inside. The reason I bought this palette was really for these shades right here. So I'm definitely going to use some of these and do a Halloween or fall style of look. So that's what I plan on doing with my look today. So I'm going to go in with some concealer first to prime my lids. Let me get myself situated. This palette is kind of big. Not gonna lie, it's a little hard to deal with when you're filming. So I'm going to prime my lids with some of the Makeup Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Concealer. I use the shade C1, which is, I think, the lightest shade that they have. And I just realized I didn't do my brows. So, right after I pat this out, I'm going to go off camera, do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to pat that in with my P1nk-O sponge. I used this in a video recently, and it definitely makes your foundation more full coverage, even if it's not a full coverage foundation to begin with. But today I'm going to be using a different new sponge that I got, so I'm excited. Alright, so let me go do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, so my brows are done. I usually just use a brow pencil or a lip pencil to do my brows. I'm not great at doing them, so I just do them off camera most of the time. And honestly, when I watch other people's videos, I normally don't watch them do their brows, so I don't know. If it's something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below and I will do it one time, but that's just not, I'm just not good at it, so. Okay, so I'm going to go into this palette, and first I'm just going to go right in with this matte orange shade here and start blending that, which I thought this was also an awesome palette to use because, yeah, wow, okay. And I'm using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brushes. I'm kind of testing them out now. This is the JH30, which I feel like this brush is one that is, I could be wrong. I don't think I own this brush. Maybe I do. I don't know. I have one other Morphe brush that's really big, but I feel like this one just really blends really well. I don't know. I feel like it blends better than the other ones that I have. And it's good at blowing out the color. So I'm just going to do that on the other side, and then I'm going to put on some tape to kind of guide the rest of the look. Thank you guys so much for all of your awesome support and feedback on my previous P1nk-O-Ween videos. I'm having a lot of fun creating some fun, crazy looks. which I do wear out of the house. As crazy as that sounds, but I do. I always wear any look that I create the rest of the day, usually. Oh, and I was gonna tell you guys, I also have a friend here on YouTube, Glam by Sam. I will link her video in the description box if you want to see an in-depth review of all the Jaclyn Hill brushes. She did a really good one. She went through every brush and talks about what it does, what she uses it for, all that stuff. So I probably won't do one of those just because I am going to be doing a video on different brushes and why I use them, but I don't always use the brushes what they're intended for. So but yeah, so she did a really good video for that. So if you want to check that out, it'll be linked down below. And she's really awesome. But yeah, so Anya and I met, the other Anya and I met on YouTube, and I actually found her one day when I was looking through, I actually had searched my own name because I wanted to see like what videos of mine come up. I'm gonna go in with, yeah, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's like a brown with like an orangey undertone. And so I searched my own name and she came up and I was like, huh, I was like, there's another Anya, and she does beauty videos too. I was like, that's really cool because I don't see my name a whole lot, you know? And growing up, I never heard my name. I never found my name on any mugs or keychains or anything like that. So I just thought it was really cool. I don't know if you have a name that has that same, not problem, because I think unique names are awesome. When I was younger, I didn't like my name, but now I love it because it's different. And it's German. My mom is Germany. My mom is Germany. Yeah, she's Germany. No, she's from Germany. So that's how I got the name. And it means, it's actually the German name for Anne, and it means grace of God. So anyhow, but yeah, so when I saw her, I started watching some of her videos, and I love the fact that she is another influencer that likes to use colorful palettes and do colorful looks and all that stuff. And she has a lot of good videos. She has a lot of tutorials, she has reviews, and she also has some videos on consumerism and, you know, some anti-hauls and stuff like that. So definitely go check out those videos. They're really awesome. Now I'm going to go into a darker chocolatey brown. I'm going to go into this one right here, which is a little bit cool toned, but I think it'll be a good addition. I'm trying to look in the wrong side of the mirror. So I started watching her videos and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I remember I commented on one and I was like, you know, this is a great video, blah, blah, blah. And then I also was like, and we have the same name. And I think I might have said, and I have a channel too. And so she emailed me and asked me if I would be interested in doing a collab. And I was like, yes, definitely. So here we are. Oh yeah, I like that color a lot. Now, I don't have the original 35O palette, like I said. She has that one. And I've always thought about getting it, but I just don't know if I would need it if I own this one. But the other one has some more champagne-y shades and stuff like that. So I'm sure I could convince myself as to why I need it. Now I'm going to go in with the black shade in this palette right here, which I like that even though it has a lot of browns, it still has a black, because I feel like sometimes you just need a black eyeshadow to deepen things up. That's so pretty. I know some people don't like it when every palette has like a black shade or like a white shade or something like that, but I personally do, because especially when filming, but even just when doing my own makeup, I don't like having to dip into like a ton of other palettes. Like, I like to be able to just do a look with one palette. I don't want to have to like look around and be like, okay, now I'm going to do this shade from this palette, this shade from that palette. I do that sometimes in my playing with makeup videos. So I'm going to go into this matte, like, it's like a tomato red shade. And I'm just going to put that on this Jaclyn Hill JH41. I kind of think it's weird that all the brushes say JH something something. I mean, I know that why it says it, because it's the Jaclyn Hill brushes. This one has a lot of fallout. Do you see that? But the reason that I kind of wish it didn't was because I kind of wish I knew which brushes were from the original Morphe collection and which ones were new. Like, I wish the ones that were new to the collection that she actually created were the only ones that had the JH. But that's me personally. So I'm just packing that on where the chocolatey brown shade is. And then I'm just gonna put that in the color switch to get that black shadow off, and I'm just gonna go back into that chocolate brown and kind of re-intensify it a little. You can probably hear Sophie snoring in the background. I feel like she hasn't been doing that in videos lately, but she's back. Now I'm gonna go into this beautiful shimmery orange shade right here. And that was one of the shades that I got this palette for. When I saw people using, oh, I love this shade so much. When I saw people using this palette and they used this shade, I was like, yeah, I think I need a palette that has 35 shades of orange and brown. Oh, that's so pretty. I just feel like shimmery, like really shimmery metallic oranges are not eyeshadows that you see all that often in palettes. I feel like it kind of covered up that red, but that's all right. For some reason, that matte tomato red, I feel like is a shade that would be better blended into the crease or something. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little fluffy moment of a brush. It's the Jaclyn Hill 31. I wish it was also written in something other than silver, because, I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to read. And I'm using this just shimmery, like, champagne shade on the brow bone. It's kind of my skin tone, but shimmery. Trying to decide if this look needs some shimmer. I think it does. We'll do that after we do our face. So I'm just going to take this tape off. I really like this tape because it does not, I feel like it just doesn't stick to the face like very hard the way that the Scotch tape that I was using does. So I'm just using a makeup wipe to get off the fallout. So this is a very fall appropriate look, I think. I love doing, I'm going to be doing some, mostly Halloween looks, but some will be just fall inspired. This is something I feel like you could even wear to Thanksgiving or something. I already moisturized with my Ofra Wanderlush moisturizer, which you know, or maybe you don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with because I absolutely love it. But they had a falling out with Kim Tai, who helped them create it, and then they don't sell it anymore, so I don't like that. All right, my camera battery is about to die. Let me go switch that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I used one of my 100-point perks to get this. It's really adorable. It looks like this. And I have not, even though I've been using the Fenty foundation since it came out. I just dropped my tape dispenser. Looks like that. I have not actually tried the primer that goes along with it. I don't always use primer. I've been hooked on the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Ooh, that smells good. You guys, I'm getting my nails done, supposedly, knock on wood, because every time I say I'm going to, something happens that prevents it, on Thursday, and I'm so happy. And I really hope that that black eyeshadow stops staining my fingers by then. Because if you haven't watched my previous videos, I ordered the Morphe, the new 35M palette, and it was shattered and all over my hands and clothes it went. So I'm going to use the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation. I'm in the shade 120. Am I out? Or did I grab my... I believe I may have grabbed my empty or almost empty bottle. Well, we're gonna mix this with another foundation anyway, so, and you don't need a lot of the Fenty in order to get it to work. Looks like I'm getting nothing though. No, I'm getting some. This is my favorite foundation for mixing with other foundations because when I mix it, it's not as dry, and because it's a very matte foundation. So if you have dry skin, it might not work for you by itself. This is the Ink Fusion or Fusion Ink foundation from YSL. I don't know why this isn't talked about as much. It's a really good foundation. It's a very lightweight foundation. But I just got foundation on my clothes. Awesome. I don't like the applicator. I wish I had a pump, but other than that, I like it. So but yeah, the Fenty foundation is very, very matte. This is the Flower Beauty sponge. I saw Raw Beauty Christie use it and a few other influencers. Flower Beauty is a makeup brand owned by Drew Barrymore. So right off the bat, I've been wanting this sponge forever. And I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, I'm not a huge fan. I think a lot of people will like it, but I'm not a huge fan because it reminds me 100% of the original Beauty Blender. Like, it's that soft. It's very, very soft, which, you know, is fine because I know a lot of people like the original Beauty Blender, but I don't. I like all of the imitation ones, and I like a firmer sponge. Not like one that, you know, you're pounding your face with, but I like it to be a little bit firmer. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution concealer. I love that it now comes in a bigger tube. I personally put concealer on mostly to highlight certain areas and also to prevent my foundation from coming off in certain areas. That smells good. It has like a slight scent. Or it could be the YSL foundation, but yeah, I don't know. And I feel like the original Beauty Blender, along with this Flower Beauty sponge, I feel like it soaks up more product than my other sponges do. I have a couple of other products from Flower Beauty that I'm really excited about testing out. If you want me to do a full face of Flower Beauty, let me know down below. I'm going to be doing a full face of ColourPop soon too. Okay, so now I need to set this mug. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is one of my absolute favorites. I'm going to wait to get the foundation off my shirt until I'm done because I use a makeup wipe to get it out and then I run it under the sink. This is in the shade 10. I can usually use the shade 10 or the shade 05. It depends on how much you want to highlight. Like if you want it to be really brightening or something like that, then go with the lighter shade. But I think most people can find 2 shades that will work for them in this range. It has a very big range. I really like the way this eye look turned out. Who am I? Like, I've been doing some more neutral looks, like I did the Gingerbread Spice palette. As soon as that came out, I was like, I want it. Which, you guys know, like, I don't normally do, like, a whole lot of neutral looks on my channel, but I knew as soon as I saw it that I wanted it. And I was like, my husband was like, you want that? That's so neutral. And I was like, he was like, I guess I could see that you want it because of the, you know, gingerbread spice effect, but you want it because you like the colors too. And I was like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go in with OCC Cosmetics eyeliner in Grandma. It's like a bright orange. I'm going to put that in my waterline. It's very pretty. But for some reason, I don't know if it's the season, but even in previous falls, like I haven't really been like, oh, I can't wait to wear fall colors on my eyes. Like I've always stayed pretty colorful. Don't worry, I won't stray too far from colorful. But I don't know, I'm starting to like some neutral looks on myself. So I'm gonna go into the Morphe 35 02 palette. Again, I'm going to use that orange that's on our lids in the inner part. And then I'm going to use the cool tone like chocolate brown on the rest. Kind of smoke it out. Also, before I started my channel, I could not stand yellow eyeshadow or orange eyeshadow. And when I did my monetized, what on earth, where did that come from? When I did my monochromatic, there we go, monochromatic looks, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to do orange and yellow, and I think that through that I ended up loving orange and yellow eyeshadows now. So I'm going to go in with the Milani. This is the Hypnotic Lights in the shade Luster Light. It's kind of like a champagne, and it has like a, I don't know, it has like peachy and gold shimmers in it. These are stunning. If you haven't used them, I definitely recommend them. They are, I love them as much, if not more, than the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glows. I'm just going to put a little bit in the inner corner, and I guess sort of across the lid. Just to kind of give it some shimmer, but it won't really take the color away completely, but it'll add like a golden sheen to it. I also like the price on these better than the Stila ones. even though I still buy the Stila ones, but just kind of make it so that it's like a seamless transition. Yeah, that added like a really cool sheen. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my Benefit Cheekathon. I've been trying to use this more often, and I guess I'll be using, yeah, this brush here. This is the Jaclyn Hill, or the JH05. I've really been liking this brush a lot. I feel like it really gets in there. And I'm using Hoola and the blush Dallas combined for my contour. I don't really contour. I do a little bit on the cheeks, but it's more to like warm up my face than it is. We use this big, huge Mama Jamma JH01. Did I just say Mama Jamma? I think I did. Okay. And I'm just gonna bronze my forehead. This reminds me of the Marc Jacobs bronzing brush, or the no, this one reminds me of the Tom Ford. This one here. This one reminds me of the Marc Jacobs one. It's a little big, but it's fun. And it's not $78 like the Marc Jacobs one. All right, for blush, I'm gonna go into, if I can find it, there it is, my BH Cosmetics blush palette. Looks like this. It's very well loved, so it's very dirty on the outside. Yuck. And then I'm gonna use, I don't know, maybe a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm gonna try this one. JH07. This is supposed to be more like, I think like a, that's a lot. This is like kind of like a setting brush, probably for setting under the eyes. Okay, we're gonna have to blend that out with a different brush. Different brush to the rescue. That is the one thing I think this set is missing, is a really good blush brush. Like my Wet n Wild brush. So I'm just gonna, I swear this brush saves the day. More than once a week. Okay, much better. And for highlighter, I'm so excited, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen this, because I don't even know how I saw it. I think I saw it on Trend Mood, but it's kind of something that like I skipped over a few times. Just gonna meld the powders into my face with my rose toner spray from Trader Joe's. And this is actually, I don't know why it wasn't talked about more. I haven't seen anything on her channel about it either, but it is the Nikki Tutorials Maybelline Master Chrome collaboration highlighter. Has anybody heard of this besides me? And Trend Mood? I've told a couple people about it, but I went on Ulta.com and I ordered it immediately because she said that it was available, and I was like, whoa, I have to have that. Because I love the Master Chrome highlighters. I love the holographic ones and the regular ones. And yeah, it just, does it have a name? Shade 250. I don't know. But I love Nikki Tutorials' other highlighters. So I was like, yeah, I think I need that. So I ordered 2 of them. And they were $9.99, but Maybelline on Ulta.com, I want to say it was like buy one, get one half off. So one was like $5. So let's test it out. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like glazed donut, only a little bit more champagne gold, or like a wheat gold. Yes. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the quality of the other Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters, which I love. For drugstore highlighter, like, I can't even believe these are drugstore. But I don't know why I didn't see anything, like, I didn't see Nikki talk about it on her channel or anything, so I'm like, I would be proud that I'm doing a collaboration with a drugstore brand, you know, but who knows? Okay, now I'm not going to forget mascara like I did in my first P1nk-O-Ween video. I'm going to do my Volumizing from Revlon. And I will be doing lashes in a few of my Halloween videos. I actually bought, oh no. I actually bought some Halloween lashes, so you will see those in a later tutorial. Best thing to do when you get mascara on your face like that is to let it dry before you try to take it off. Do I have the bag helping? Yeah. I like layering mascaras too. And don't forget to comment down below any ideas that you have. I still have a couple slots open for videos that I don't know what I want to do. I got one suggestion from Mel. She asked if I could do my eyes like a spider. So I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. So thank you, Mel. And I love and miss you. Yeah, this is a good combination. The Bad Gal Bang over top of the Revlon. I feel like it makes a big difference. Okay. And then I'm gonna line my lips. So this particular lip pencil I've heard about, but I haven't tried it. It's the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle. And when I saw it, I felt like it was a good dupe for my Sebastian lip liner from OCC, because OCC is now gone as far as I know. Oh, and just because we're talking about lip liners, I know the Jeffree Star lip liner's released and the component looks gorgeous. And I do plan on getting some. The Supreme Frost highlighters, I'm not sure about. I am sure that they are gorgeous, but I felt like in the video that I watched where he swatched them, I felt like it was hard for me to tell which one would be really good on my skin tone or be one that I don't already have like a ton of them that look just like it. So I've been waiting for some video reviews to come out so I can decide which one I want to get. Excuse me. And his holiday collection releases in November. It's not perfect, but who cares? And I figured I would just order them together. So I might order sooner, but so I'm going to use the lipstick. This is the MAC lipstick in the color Amour, and this is from the Selena collection. I had been wanting something from the MAC Selena collection when it came out. It came out like a few years ago, and I hadn't bought anything yet, and I was in Canada, and I actually walked by a MAC stand in the airport when I was leaving, and in Toronto when I had a layover, and so I ended up getting that lipstick. I just wanted something from the collection. So this is the Anastasia lip gloss in Moon Jelly. It's just really pretty. So that is the final look. Don't think I'm going to put on setting spray because, in all honesty, I will be filming another video later, so I don't want this makeup, or don't need this makeup to last forever. But this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching all of my P1nk-O-Ween videos. We're just getting started, and definitely make sure that you go check out the other Anya. She is amazing, and subscribe and watch her video and let her know I sent you. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.